Firearm carry activists were detained on Miami Beach this past weekend in what appears to be a violation of their rights and Florida law by the Miami Beach Police Department. Now, as you can see, the cell phone video I'm showing you right now isn't that great. It shows a man in Miami Beach talking to Miami Beach Police Department officer about why he was being detained. The six men were openly carrying holstered handguns while also carrying their fishing gear through Miami Beach's South Point Park. The men say they notified Miami Beach Chief of Police Daniel Oates that they were going to open carry in the park. They were going to be coming there for this demonstration. The group is claiming that the officers who detained them committed assault and battery. Now, Miami Beach PD Chief Oates tells a different story to the Miami Herald. Through his spokesman, he said that members of Florida Carry gave no notice before open carrying on the pier and that the officers' actions fit the situation. Now, in Florida, open carry of firearms is illegal unless you're hunting, fishing, camping, going to a shooting range, or traveling to and from those activities. So it appears under Florida law, as the men were fishing, that what they were doing was legal. The Miami Beach PD appears to agree with that as they returned their firearms. No charges were filed, and the police officers ultimately left. And that's where we want to bring in the general counsel for the group in question, Florida Carry, Eric Friday. Eric, thanks very much for your time today. This is an issue very near and dear to my heart. I'm former law enforcement. I'm a Second Amendment advocate, a hunter, a shooter, a collector. And I have a lot of issues with what Miami PD did here, Miami Beach PD, because this group wasn't even required to give notice. From everything I saw, they had their fishing gear, holstered weapons. They were in compliance with Florida law. What do you say, Eric?
Well, number one, we've been doing this around the state since early 2011. So every department in the state should have heard about these events by now, number one. Number two, the chief of police, since he didn't get notice, a letter was also sent to the city attorney for City of Miami Beach. I haven't heard the city attorney claim he didn't get the letter. So I'm wondering, did both letters get lost in the mail or what? But I will tell you this, in Florida, if you get a letter from the DM who just say you didn't get it, you still get convicted of driving with a suspended license knowingly.
Right. Now, Eric, you're talking about Florida statute 790.25, which says you can open carry in certain activities, hunting, camping, fishing, and going to and from a shooting range or to and from any of those activities. Mm-hmm. So my question to you is, did it even matter if the department didn't get the letter? It appears these guys were in compliance with Florida law. Does the letter even matter whether or not the department received it?
No, the letter doesn't matter. In fact, here's what's humorous to me. Police officers routinely claim they don't know about 790.25, the statute that allows open carry while fishing, even though that is the same statute that gives police officers the authority to openly carry firearms.
Right, okay.
Their entire right to open carry as police officers is based on the same statute.
So basically the Miami Beach Police Department is claiming ignorance of the statute, or are they ignoring the statute?
I think it's both. They're claiming that, well, they're claiming they didn't get notice that that our members were going to be out there, and they're also claiming that because people were armed, even if lawfully armed, that for officer safety, essentially, they're allowed to point loaded handguns at law-abiding citizens just because the citizen has a gun.
Okay, so let me play devil's advocate now as a former police officer, because I do see the Miami Beach Police Department's point there. South Point Park is a busy tourist area. It's at the southern end of Miami Beach, which is commonly known as South Beach. A lot of people in the park biking, skating, fishing, sunbathing. A lot of tourists from states that don't have any kind of carry, let alone open carry. The Miami Beach Police Department, as I understand it, didn't get a call from the public, got a call from a park ranger, notified them there were men on the pier with firearms. In the wake of the Parkland shooting, in the wake of the sheriff of Broward County being excoriated for not being proactive, can we really blame the Miami Beach PD for that response?
Yes, we can. I'm going to tell you exactly why. I finally got to watch a different video by a different member that I got late last night. Okay. The ranger that called this in to the police department and got them to respond, he rode up to these people on a bike, unarmed, and conversed with all these armed people. They were nothing but polite, respectful, offered to show him the printout of the statute that they had prepared with them that would have told this ranger that this is completely lawful. He actually says on the video, "I don't need to see your paper."
Okay.
So he had a
we haven't seen
conversation with his.
No, Eric, I'm saying we haven't seen the video. We haven't seen that video. We have about 20 seconds, Eric. Last word to you. What's your next move?
Next move is we are sending a pre-suit notice to the city of Miami Beach. We will be suing the city of Miami Beach. They will pay for what they did to these people. They scared the heck out of and committed criminal, tortious acts against members of Florida Carry, and we will sue them.
Eric Friday, General Counsel for Florida Carry. Thanks very much for being here today. I'm going to be following the story.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Newsmax TV.